Hello and welcome to Air News Daily on Monday the 9th of March with me, Jeremy Spake. As ever on a Monday, we have a route special bringing you news of some of the new routes being launched by airlines around the world. So sit back, relax and enjoy. Frankfurt-based Lufthansa has announced the launch of scheduled services between its home hub and the Malaysian capital of Kuala Lumpur. Services commence on the 25th of October and will operate 5 times per week, with only Tuesdays and Thursdays not having a flight. The carrier will be using its Boeing 787-9 Dreamliners on the route, and I suspect it will be very popular. Great place, Kuala Lumpur. Indian low-cost operator Indigo plans to launch a 3 times weekly service between Chennai and Reunion Island in the Indian Ocean. Flights will commence on the 29th of April and operate using the airline's Airbus A320 aircraft on Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. Reunion becomes the carrier's 46th international destination. They're certainly spreading their wings at Indigo. Shanghai-based China Eastern Airlines has confirmed a couple of new routes for 2026. From the 30th of March, the carrier will introduce 4 flights a week between Shanghai's Pudong Airport and the Uzbek capital of Tashkent. Services will operate on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays using the airline's Airbus A330 fleet. In addition, the Chinese airline will be introducing direct services between Xi'an and Vienna from the 20th of April. Flights will operate 3 times a week on Mondays, Thursdays and Saturdays, also using the airline's Airbus A330s. Jet2 Airlines will be introducing a seasonal non-stop route between Christchurch, South Island, New Zealand and Perth in Western Australia, commencing on the 27th of October. Flights will operate 3 times per week on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays using the airline's Airbus A321LR fleet until the 25th of March, with an average flying time of just over 7 hours. Azores Airlines will be introducing a weekly service between Terceira and Madeira from the 7th of May. The flight will operate on Thursdays. However, to meet expected demand over the summer months, the airline will add a Monday rotation from early June until mid-September and will use its A320 family aircraft on the route, providing a much-needed connection between the 2 Portuguese archipelagos. Malaysian low-cost carrier AirAsia will be reintroducing 4 flights per week between its Kuala Lumpur base and the Chinese city of Wuhan, a destination it unsurprisingly stopped serving when COVID gripped the globe. The services will operate from KL on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays, returning from Wuhan the following day. The airline plans to use its Airbus A320 fleet on the route. Leeds-based Jet2 have announced 3 additional routes for its summer 2027 flying programme. They remain keen at Jet2, don't they? Which is good for business, I guess. Firstly, the airline plans to launch a once-weekly service on a Sunday between Bournemouth and Reus in Spain, commencing on the 2nd of May, operating through the summer until the 31st of October. From its Edinburgh base, it will be offering customers a weekly service to the Greek island of Crete from the 5th of May until the 27th of October, and a weekly service on a Sunday to Pula in Croatia starting on the 2nd of May, running until the 17th of October. All flights will be operated using the airline's Airbus A321LR aircraft. And finally, the UK branch of Hungarian low-cost operator Wizz Air have now received approval to operate flights across the Atlantic. Whilst the airline has always said that they've never had long-term ambitions to traverse the pond, they clearly want to dip their toes in the water for the opportunities created by the upcoming FIFA World Cup, which is taking place in Canada, the US and Mexico later this year. Whilst no details of the destinations are yet known, the carrier will be able to serve the eastern seaboard, so points like Toronto, Boston and Philadelphia will all be within range for its Airbus A321XLRs. So watch this space for updates. That's all for today, folks. We'll be back again tomorrow with our usual news roundup, and in the meantime, remember to stay safe. See you then.
Tune in tomorrow when we'll be bringing you the latest news from the commercial aviation world. And don't forget to subscribe to Air News Daily.